Hello, it's Stacey Holt from Real Estate Excellence. Thank you for joining me for this video. Today is the Friday, yay, happy Friday, 21st of March 2025. Now look, this is an update in relation to the new May 1, 2025 tenancy laws. Now, as many of you know, and particularly members of Real Estate Excellence, we emailed you the March member update on Tuesday, just gone, the 17th. But I wrote to the new LNP Housing Minister on the 22nd of February 2025, asking for consideration about removing the new May 1 application form laws that the previous long-term, as we know, 10-year Labor government had put in, and the LNP government inherited those laws when they won the last state election in October 24. Now, regrettably and with great frustration, I've not heard from the minister. I have followed up twice, and to at this point of recording, which is 7:30 a.m. on Friday, the 21st of March, I've yet to hear anything. So that's really disappointing. So regardless, that tells me a number of things. I'll focus particularly members and people that have been following my socials and people that attended my Queensland, I've just finished last week around the state, the May 1 training. Look, when it comes to the application forms, there's a lot of concerns. And as most of you know, obviously the new prescribed application form, that's not majorly the issue. The issue is a restriction on what can be asked, and also tenants may choose not to give us a copy of their identification. And now the RTA on their website in recent week have also updated to say we can't even keep a record of it, which the legislation says a copy of, but we have to take for now the RTA guidance that keeping a record of it as opposed to a copy is prohibited as well. So we must take that seriously as an offence provision. So moving into May 1, I just want to share with you for now the thought that we currently already have with our lessors. We know that when a tenant makes an application, regardless of whether it's the current no laws now or the new RTA prescription, RTA application form from May 1, looking like it's going to happen because the LNP Housing Minister is not responding to any communique, not for want of trying. So moving forward. So in relation to the application form today or May 1 on, the investor lessor has a choice because the application is actually an offer of tenancy. The lessor, as you know now, and the same then, does not have to accept the tenant's offer. And don't mistake offer. Offer has nothing to do with pricing because that's all an offence, and that's not my point. Under contract and basically law, that when the tenant makes application, they're making an offer and the lessor accepts it or not to rent the property. And so the lessor today and also May 1 will have the same rights and decision and choice in relation to if the tenant doesn't provide or the lessor's not happy or there's gaps that cannot be substantiated, particularly from May 1 because of the restrictions of reference checking, agent to agent, lessor agent, plus the restriction on information that can be asked from a prospective tenant. And also the identification. If there's gaps for the lessor that can't be filled by law because we can't request the tenant do this, do that, because there's very specific restrictions on what can be asked, demanded, suggested. So be very careful. So basically my point is, just remember moving forward, we've always got this. It's, as I say, it's unfortunate that it wasn't listened to, and it's not too late, but just probably is. But just for now, I just want to share the message that it's all good, as though it's frustrating. We've been through many roller coasters, and hopefully this is near the end of it. Now we've got a new LNP government who, as I say, for now, I must be busy doing other things than focusing on this. Because my concern, obviously, which I know is your concern, property managers, good people, good tenants can't find a home. So we're going to head into a situation which we already have. So I just want to focus on that one more time. The lessor today, pre the laws commencing May 1, has a choice. If there are gaps in a tenant's application after May 1 that the lessor's not satisfied with, and those gaps might be in relation to their owner's insurance, their landlord insurance, their risk profile or more, the lessor, like today, has the choice of saying, regrettably, your application has not been successful. And again, please be careful. Please make sure you know the new laws, know what's happening. Members, refer to the March member update. There's a bit more information to come, but the bulk of it is right there. And we're an email away, members, for now, and always, obviously, as I progress and work through these issues with you. So thank you for joining me. This is Stacey Holt from Real Estate Excellence. Bye for now.